오. 되죠? 괜찮아요. 오케이. 굿. Alright boys, we're here at the spot. This is a new spot. It's a beautiful bay here. It's completely flat and I think the viz isn't too bad. We're here for crays anyway, so we don't need too much of a viz. And yeah, this is a little spot that one of my mates told me to go and check out. Yeah, it's a completely new spot for me, but hopefully we can catch a lot. If not, at least one or two. But Andrew here. Yeah, nice. See how it goes, eh? Alright guys, we're going on. Alright guys, so today our main goal is to catch some crays, but before that my father-in-law, he wanted to try out some kinas. I don't normally pick them up because I never really had much of a luck, but I think it's more because I don't get a lot at one go. I'll probably pick up maybe 3 or 4, maybe 7 or 8 if that. So obviously I don't get too much out of it, so this time I brought some catch bags so I can take home a decent amount and crack them open. 스나이퍼 한 마리 리걸 있었는데
저 큰 거 한 마리 썼다가
아 그래요?
진짜 컸거든요. 이게 안 펴져가지고
얼마나 했어요?
진짜 컸어요. 그냥 딱 봐도 그냥.
아 그래요? 아. Yep, so today's goal, like I said before, it's definitely crayfish. We moved to another spot, but this whole area, obviously we're all new to this area, and there were a lot of like flat rocks and sand and everything, and obviously there weren't many boulders and cracks and stuff for crays. There was some good spot right next to the island, but we weren't very lucky. And then we moved spot to another place which is pretty close from here as well, and over there as you can see, there were a lot of rocks and big boulders and weeds and everywhere, so it seemed pretty promising from this point. Only thing is we got here too late, so we didn't have much of a time, but at least it looked good, so we were very excited and we started searching pretty heavily. And then here, this is actually my first time seeing the Paua, especially up in Northland. Apparently it's really hard to see the Paua here, so but then there were quite a lot, and then I took my Paua knife out. I just never thought that I was going to use this one other than measuring the cray, but I did end up measuring all these Pauas, but as you can see, a lot of them are undersized. That specific one there I picked, I thought that was quite big. It was decent size amongst all the other ones, and then I measured it. Only problem is, as you can see, it's kind of close, but not really. It seems like the legal Paua has to be actually really big. So yeah, I put it back on that rock, and then from that point onwards I've started measuring like heaps more Pauas, as there was plenty there, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't find any legal ones. So we carried on looking for some crays. Here was a pretty big cave full of kinas and everything, but no crays there. As you can see, there's heaps of cracks everywhere, and I did find that one cray sticking his head out. Andrew just missed it, but I just managed to see it somehow. And yeah, so I told Andrew that I was gonna go behind and have a look what it looks like first, but I think there was a bit of a miscommunication. He thought that I was ready to actually grab it, so he put his hand and it came back, and this is the point where I should have just grabbed it. I thought he was just gonna back off so we catch a breath and come back down and try to grab it again, but that just never worked. So he just tried even more to get the cray, but by then the cray has bolted into this cave. I stuck my head in, tried to look into it, but it was just too deep and there's no way we can get the cray out. So yeah, we had to move on. So Andrew found a few crays in this hole. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's some feelers sticking out. This hole was just too small for us, so we couldn't even reach, and the cray in there was pretty small anyway. There were about 3 of them, but yeah, no luck. And then Andrew spotted this other cray here, just kind of sticking to the little crack, and it was stuck against the wall on the right hand side. And yeah, this time we try to make a plan just so that we don't screw this one up, so that we can actually get it. So I went down, had a look, didn't seem like there was too much room in behind, and then Andrew asked me if I want to have a go, and then I'm like, yeah, sure. So yeah, I went down, had to use my left arm, obviously because of the angle. Usually I'm not even good with my right arm, so with my left hand it was a bit tricky, but I did manage to grab the cray almost to the horn. I break off, obviously the feelers broke off, but I did get it on the horn, but it just went way back in and it just held onto the wall, and I couldn't really shake it out, and I was running out of breath. I actually edited this footage. I was actually down there a lot longer trying to get it out, but I just ran out of breath, so I came back up. But yeah, I was sure that the cray was still just sitting at the back, so I was quite confident that I was going to go back and then just shake it off and pull it out of the crack. So here we go again. I saw the cray sitting there stuck, nowhere to go, so I just casually grabbed this horn, shook it quite vigorously just so that I can get it to release, and then yeah, the cray came out just like that, and yeah, we're pretty stoked.
아씨, 한 마리 겨우 잡았네. 이 사이즈 되겠죠?
네, 될 것 같아.
제법 까 혹시 모르니까?
아이, 무조건 되네.
오케이. 한 마리가 더 잡아서 사이좋게 한 마리씩 가져가요.
있을 것 같아, 이제.
아, 무조건 있어. 여기 내가 봤을 때 우리 처음부터 여기 왔어야 되는데.
맞아.
여기 지형이
지형 이렇게.
그래도 민규씨 우리가 스포츠 하나 찾았으니까
맞아.
그거를 계속 다음에 또 되니까.
Alright guys, so the sun was coming down, it was a bit too late, we ran out of time unfortunately. I'm pretty sure if we kept searching in this area we would have got heaps more, but there's always another day. So we decided to leave. As you can see, it already got dark by the time we were actually retrieving the boat. So yeah, we'll definitely return to the spot, looking for some more crays. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's a short video today, but yeah, it was still a pretty fun day. Catch you next time, eh?